Good afternoon, everybody. This is Tatsuya TMA bringing you another cast. This is another ranked cast. I'm going to be playing Vayne, and if you can't tell, I am very excited about this one because LOL Replay is using the spectator mode. So I can see other lanes' health a little bit better. I can see the whole map. You can actually do some crazy things where you can undo all of Fog of War. You can do just the blue team, just the purple team, the whole team. So this is pretty awesome, and it's going to actually up the casts, I think, a little bit. Anyways, let's get to this game. So we have got Vayne and Nunu bot versus Taric and MF bot. We have got Vlad versus an APE in the mid, the dunker, if you will. In the jungle, we've got our Rammus versus their Alistar, and then top lane, we have a Warwick versus a Chogath. This is sorry, I'm just like geeking out over how awesome this is because I can see everybody's health, and that was my biggest complaint about doing the cast before. Now I have no complaints, and I just love casting. So, anyways, right now, pretty standard early gameplay. Nunu and I are protecting this red. We've got the rest of the team protecting Rammus over here. Rammus is going to start wolves. Their team is protecting their jungler. So yeah, hopefully we should see a good game here. I haven't played ranked too much lately just because I've been playing Diablo, which is an amazing game. I've been waiting for Diablo for quite a long time, and I highly suggest getting it for if you haven't already. Also, if there's any of my subscribers out there that are watching my video that don't have Pack Sivir, I have an extra Pack Sivir skin. So send me a message and I'll choose a random person to give it to. And we will be underway. I'm going to switch over to the gold view for now as nobody's really going back, and we can just take a look to see, you know, who's winning that whole game. So yeah, I have not won a single game as Vayne in ranked yet. I haven't played a lot. I've only played, this was my 4th match, but we'll see if that changes. Let's see here. Both MF and I went boots 3 pots. She really could have gotten away with Adorn's Blade as she has Taric to help sustain her, but it's not necessarily terrible to go boots 3 pots still, just so that you can save a little bit of mana on Taric and let him do a little bit more stun harass with that instead. Nunu. So one of my favorite things to do is to play as Nunu bot and spam the laugh, just because it's incredibly annoying. If you don't know what it sounds like ha 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 ha, and I have it macroed to my mouse, so it's pretty awesome. Oh, we're gonna see a little bit of harass here. They're just gonna output some damage, take him down to about a 1/4 life, but they're not gonna really be able to chase. They back off. Nunu drops a pot. But they are getting a little bit more harass on than we are. I don't really like to harass too early on. I prefer to farm up and then just unleash hell once a jungler comes in, or once it gets to late game. Especially why harass Nunu? He had a pot. He can just simply consume to keep himself up there. How are we doing on creep score? So MF has 20. I have 14, so she is beating me there. Oh, I guess I don't have to switch, it's right here. Awesome. And we've got Rammus waiting to come in on them. We'll see. He's not really pushing in yet. I think he's waiting for a more opportune time, or once we clear these off of our turret. But now he's going to come from the river. He's going to flash over the minions, pulls the taunt off. Oh, pulls the taunt off on this Taric, and I am in the back just simply unleashing damage, and we are going to take him out. First blood goes to Vayne. Some nice damage and slows and taunts between Rammus and Nunu. That is just a brutal combo with me sitting in the back. Oh, and Rammus is going to taunt him. I'm going to knock her into the wall, and she is not going to be able to come out of that stun before she dies. Absolutely brutal. She should have known that there was just too much early CC for her to be anywhere close to in that lane, especially with how fast Rammus can get out of there. And I believe, yes, her flash was still on cooldown. Her heal was on cooldown. She should have backed right out of there. I'm going to go ahead and not get any of those minion kills because, you know, I'm pretty awesome like that. Yeah, I think I got 1 out of 6 of those minion kills. MF is still one kill up on me, but I am now 700 gold ahead of her. So she just bought a Doran's Blade. I'm going to go ahead and buy Berserker Greaves and double Dorans. Ooh, and this APE just harassing the crap out of Vlad. And he sees that he might be able to get a kill, I think. I think he's going to try and probably wrap underneath this. He is going to come up. Is he going to Alpha Strike? No, he's going to back off. How's top doing? Because I can see your health. This is amazing. And Taric does a little bit of damage to Nunu, but nothing that a little consume won't fix. And we're back to the lane. I wish that I knew that that Alistar was there, but I didn't. Somebody's pinging for them. Oh, they're pinging. I can see their pings. Right. Nunu's gonna walk up, get a little harass off on MF, consume, and that's what he does. Cho's gonna try and sit in on this Warwick a little bit, but Warwick's just got a little bit too much lifesteal for him to just face him one-on-one. He does have his ult up. Warwick doesn't really have any. This Rammus is going to try and spin in and get him. He's spinning. Oh, and he bumps onto the minions. Is he going to get the taunt? He taunts him. Are they going to be able to do enough damage? He flashes out. He's making it back to the turret, and they cannot do enough damage to take him out. But they do enough to make him go back. Haha, doo-doo. Back to the bot. So many things. And now Warwick is going to be telling back into the lane. Chogath getting a little auto attack off. Oh no, and this Alistar is going to come up. He's going to pulverize him. He's going to headbutt him back. Is he going to have enough? He gets exhausted. He gets Warwick ulted, and he is just going to... Oh, he flashes out. He's going to make it away. He gets off the rupture. He's backing off, and Rammus comes up just to make sure that they don't come in and dive him. That was absolutely... Chogath is what that was. I don't know how he just made it out. That was awesome. Did I unmute myself? Yes, I did. That's good. That would have been bad. I think that they're going to attempt to steal our blue. Or they're going to come up and they're going to dive this Rammus. They're waiting to dive him. They are waiting to... Oh, they're going to dive right here. And we've just got a Yi that's going to go ahead and Alpha Strike. They got a big chunk of that life. Warwick takes the turret hits, and there's just not too much Rammus could have done about that. Oh, no, and Vlad just walks right into the middle of all of them. He gets... Oh, he pulls, and he gets the kill off on Warwick. So he tossed the ult down, gets the kill off on Warwick. However, he does die because of it. He just took massive damage right when they caught him. So now it is 3-2. We're still winning on kills. We're up by 200 gold, 100 gold, 0 turrets. We get a stun off. Oh no. Alright, so that was bad. FYI, if you play Vayne and you get 2 silver bolts off on one person, try and get that last hit to proc that last silver bolt. It's a big chunk of damage. But I didn't. Because I haven't played Vayne in a while, and I also haven't played League in a bit. A little laggy. That's okay. I've also noticed that in spectator mode my lag is less, which is good. And they're pinging for their blue. I want desperately to knock this Taric into the wall, but we don't have sight on him anymore. We did have a warden there. It is now gone. And Ali gives blue to Yi because they also have our blue. Even on gold. No turrets taken yet. We're up only 1 kill. Pretty even match so far. We are, however, a very beefy team between Vlad, Nunu, Cho, and Ram. If they can just simply keep them off of me and I can feed up a little bit, it'll be nice. Sorry. And that might have been a little skippy right there. I apologize. I had to alt-tab out to stop my friend from calling me on Skype. And we're back to the action. I don't know when it stopped recording. I think it was when I alt-tabbed out. We'll see. Might see a little bit of a fight down here. We've got Alistar hovering around Dragon. Rammus, nope. They're going to back off and let the lanes do what they do best. Nunu's getting some nice slows off, just backing them off a little bit. I like it. He always keeps me blood boiled, which is pretty brutal for them because a blood boiled Vayne is a terrible, terrible Vayne for them. How are we doing on gold? 2761 to 3570. So I am pretty much dominating this. Ooh, looks like Yi just took out Vlad. We're gonna get lots and lots of pings, but oh, Rammus is gonna try and come up over here. Oh no, and he gets instantly ignited, and they're gonna ult him. He's gonna alpha strike in, and they're definitely gonna be able to take him out. Chogath is gonna try and come up here and do a little damage to him. Gets an auto attack off. Is he gonna do anything else? Yi's healing up. He's gonna rush him out of the heal, rush him out of the Yi, silence him, and they're just gonna back off. Not too much of a team fight. Oh, we are seeing a major fight down here. I am sitting in all of MF's ult, but I did take her out. I did have a heal up. Can I get the double kill? I'm going to go after him. 1, 2, proc the silver bolts, and a tumble. There it is. So I am up to 4-0-0. 4,300 gold versus MF's 2,900 gold. And he's just going to come down here. He's going to take out this Nunu really quick. I'm going to try and tumble out, but there's just not too much I can do. He's going to get the double kill on me, so Yi is getting kind of fed. He's 3-0 and 3, 6-6, so he has either assisted or received the kill on all of their kills. Warwick is showing his ability to just crush another melee in lane. Warwick runs in to get a hungering strike off, and he knows he can just simply gain all that back. He does have, what buffs does he have right now? Oh no. Oh no. Manual camera. There we go. With the amount of health regen that Warwick has, he can just run in and out, especially at this point once he's got higher level and hungering strikes. Oh, we are going to see a fight down here. I'm going to try and get some auto attacks off, but I know that they're too close to their turret, and I don't want to die. So I'm just going to sit here and farm up on all these minions, try and catch up on minion. Oh, I am ahead of MF on minion kills now, so that's good news for us. Oh, Nunu's getting caught. He gets stunned. Knock that Taric away and go ahead and get back to farming. I don't have a Vamp Scepter yet. I do have a couple of Doran's Blades. I still have some health pots, so I'm not too worried right now. My health is down. We did not see this Alistar come down and into here, so he's trying to pull off some tricky shit.
Shut down.
Vlad barely making it out of alive. We are going to chase these. Alistar pops me up. He's going to knock me back. And then I'm just going to get pushed back again, and there's absolutely nothing that I could do there. So that was a nice patience by Alistar, a decent gank. Instead of coming down through the river, he knew that he could try and push us up, and Rammus is just going to walk right into the middle here. Nunu's going to go ahead and cancel that ult off. Rammus gets double exhausted. He's going to make it out just fine. He's going to wrap back underneath. Does not get the taunt off on MF. They are going to try and come in here and dive this Nunu, but Taric gets ulted. He is going to take enough damage from the turret to go down. MF is going to be chasing after this Nunu, but Rammus is just absolutely crushing all of that. Nunu's going to walk back in here between the two of them. They're going to slowly auto-attack him down, so this Rammus just absolutely messed up that dive. He came in, he taunted the... now he's going to run after this Alistar. Oh, but he's here. He's going to try and... He gets the Deathfire Grasp off. Rammus rolls away. You don't catch Rammus. E's ult is down, but it's not really... The Yi ult, when he's APE, is more used for catch-up than anything else. Not to be confused with being used with mustard. Sorry, I have corny jokes. Deal with it. And Warwick is just going to sit in here and auto-attack this turret down. He is taking some damage. Now he's going to turn to this Chogath. They are going to sit and auto-attack each other. Chogath tosses the Ignite on him so that he can't heal himself up quite as much, but once the Ignite comes off, he is going to turn back towards him and then come back to farming. He does have a Warden here, so he's going to know whenever somebody comes up into him. And Warwick just does not care about this Chogath. So we've got for items here. I do have my Black Cleaver. Oh, and Vlad gets the ult off on Yi. Yi ults to move away. Vlad tries to slow him down, but he wouldn't have been able to slow him down with that ult up anyways. And he's just going to go back to his turret and heal up. We're going to see a little bit of a fight down here. I'm going to try and focus down this MF. I'm going to knock her into a wall. I knock her into a wall, I should say. He's walking around. Rammus is coming in to engage. He tries to move up. We start to focus down this Alistar, which is terrible news. I flash out and heal myself. They're now focusing down this Nunu. There's a lot to not like here. E gets a double kill and then goes down. Rammus takes him out. Vlad and Rammus just walk down to the turret. So they definitely won that exchange. We have 2 down. They only lost 1. And Vlad is trying desperately to take out this Alistar. He is going to flash over and pool. Warwick is somewhere in the mix. Now they're going to focus him down. Can he do enough damage to take him out? Oh, and right as he dies, he takes him out. Vlad sacrificing himself to take out Alistar. Rammus couldn't do much of anything. There was too many people in between them. Now there is a decent minion push here. They try and dive this Rammus. Is it going to be enough? Yes, but we get 1 kill. They did not know that I was going to be right here. Nunu is just going to be able to slow her enough and gets the double kill. He could have laid off to give me the kill, but that's okay. He's fed me a pretty good amount down here. They did not expect that both Nunu and myself as Vayne were going to show up right when they tried to dive that Rammus, and they did kill Rammus. However, they lost 2 because of it. Alistar places down a pink ward in order to knock out our dragon ward. Pardon me, I'm very sorry if that sounded absolutely terrible. It's very thirsty. Needed to drink. So they are up 100 gold on us. Make that 200 gold on us. We are, however, up 2 kills, and we're even on turrets. He's not doing too much damage with his Alpha Strike to this Vlad. Oh, but with Warwick, that is some actual major damage. He's going to pull. He pulls out. He does not want to get ulted by Warwick, as between the Warwick ult and Yi's Alpha Strike, they most likely would have taken him out. Knowing that there's not too many people around, they go ahead and pretty much take a free dragon here, which is going to send them up by 1,000 gold on us. Nunu sees one. They have a warden here, so they can't see him bouncing in and out here. The question is, are they going to go for it? They get the exhaust off. Alistar gets the stun off, and I knock away this Yi. Oh, but Yi's going to try and come in, and he's going to Alpha Strike. Nunu's going to ult. Oh, and he gets the damage off. Yi is healing underneath the turret. We can't quite take him out. MF gets taunted just in time for the turret to switch to her. It is now a full-on fight here. Yi's sitting in the bush waiting to toss an Alpha Strike out, seeing if he could do a little bit more damage, but they are going to back off a little bit. Or they do back off a little bit. They're not going to. They already did that. This is not the future. Trying to work on not saying the word gonna. Chogath gets the rupture off. Oh, absolutely crushes that Taric. He had the feast up. And then I was absolutely crushed by Yi. Vlad comes down and he gets an ult off. There's just a lot of action happening. Vlad's going to pull out and go back to his turret. Warwick is sitting in trying to do as much damage as he can, but he gets ignited. He gets taunted by this Rammus. Can they do enough damage before... Oh no, he gets a flash off. He heads back. Alistar now taking damage. Alistar gets crushed by this Vlad. Vlad tries to head up in to get a kill off on that Warwick, but MF shows up just in time to back them off. A lot of close calls here. There's no... It's 18-14 blue team, which is my team. We seem to be coming out slightly ahead anytime there's team fights. We have a lot of CC between Rammus's taunt, Nunu's slow, Chogath's rupture, and Warwick is just beating up on this turret. He knows that everybody was down bot, so he can just try and push his lane. Nunu's trying to hold him off as long as he can. Yi getting a blue. I love that I can see these things. Alright. I get the stun off on Nunu. Taric's just throwing the stun out whenever he can just to try and, I guess, keep them off. Blood-boiled Vayne is just a brutal thing to see. We do see this Taric as we have a ward in there. Nunu gets a slow off on MF. I see that he's trying to get some damage off, so I go ahead and try and turn up and focus on him, but she does flash out. Now I'm turning to focus Taric. He flashes out, so we do cause both flashes to go off. Really starting to show the damage that Vayne can unleash. Oh, we're gonna see a little bit of a fight down here. They're trying to come down and ult this Yi. Sorry, Vlad gets the ult off on all three, and they just sit in and dive them. Warwick was taking the turret hits. Not a lot that either one of them could have done there between Alistar as the CC king. Now 3 of them are pushing top. APE's heal is absolutely insane. They ping to go steal our blue, which I'm sure they will do. But Rammus comes up to try and save this turret. He taunts his Warwick. Is it going to be enough damage to pull him off? No, Warwick barely makes it out alive. Rammus knows that there's 2 more of them there, so he does not go chasing. Smart play there. Nunu's now by himself with the turret almost gone. We lose bottom turret. Nunu gets stunned, but right on the outside of MF's ult, he gets exhausted. Tosses the ice ball down on Taric. He does make it away. Rammus is coming in strong, though. Are they going to try and Baron? No, they're just going back around Baron. Rammus is going to bump this Taric. He gets the stun off. Nunu's going to tosses the ult out. Ooh, and absolutely crushes this Taric. That is brutal. So Rammus taunts Taric so that he literally just has to sit inside of Nunu's ult. He had already tossed the stun off on Rammus, so he couldn't stun Nunu out of his ult. So purple is definitely beating us in the gold game. We're slightly ahead on kills, but they do have 2 more turrets than us, and make that 3 more turrets than us. Let's see what starts happening once we get some team fights breaking out. We are traveling as a pack now. We're trying to hunt them down. We're going to get a little bit of focus on Alistar, as is the only one here. Alistar tosses his ult off. Is going to be able to make it away. Still focusing down Alistar. He gets crushed. Now we're going to turn to Taric. He gets absolutely destroyed. We're going to turn. Warwick gets ulted. He gets knocked into his turret. We could literally just poke them one at a time. Not poke them, but take them out one at a time. That was a great little engage by us. It's going to allow us to get that turret. It allows us to get this turret and catch up a little bit on gold. MF tossed the ult out just to try and clear us out. He could toss a couple, or try and toss an alpha strike in here, but depending on who he did it on, he really would risk getting CC too hard. We call for the back. We know that they're all up. Oh, well, everybody but Warwick. And he is trying to... no, he's not trying to chase down anybody. Somebody's calling for us to back off of this dragon, but we can see that they're all in the mid and not coming over to us. Blood-boiled Vayne will absolutely crush a neutral monster. And I think that they're just looking around for us. They're tossing a lot of wards down around Baron. They don't want us to Baron there. They want to at least be able to see when we Baron. Our Nunu, who is playing support Nunu, he's got a ward. He's got an oracle, so he is ward hunting. We've got some nice wards down over here. We're tossing pink wards down to make sure that they can't keep wards over there. So it seems like we're keeping Dragon a little bit more warded. They're keeping Baron a little bit more warded. Probably should toss a ward down over Baron, but we haven't yet. We are traveling as a nice little pack here, whereas they are split up a little bit. And they walk right in over here. Taric's going to get taunted. Nunu's going to walk over to get absolutely crushed by this Yi. Oh my goodness. Rammus tries to toss out the last minute ult to do a little bit of damage, but it just wasn't enough to do much of anything. They popped Shurilias to try and catch me, but I saw them above me. There's not much that I would have been able to do up there. If I was with them, I probably would have just simply gotten crushed as well. Alistar's going to take the turret hits. And this Vlad is getting... oh, and an absolutely pro save by Chogath. He tosses the Rupture up, gets all 3 of them, allows Vlad to walk away. Vlad tosses the ult down. Only gets Alistar. Is going to be enough to take him out. He gets absolutely crushed by these 2, and they're now going to turn to chase Warwick, but he flashes over the wall. Chogath flashes to try and catch him. Doesn't realize that MF and Taric is here. I'm going to come in and try and focus down this MF. I get right into the middle of everything. I get exhausted right through it all. I heal myself, and somehow I make it alive. Vlad is now trying to run away from the two of them. Gets done. Gets shut down. I should not still be there. Sacrifice myself for the greater good of a Nunu kill. Oh, and by Nunu kill I mean a Rammus kill. And can Taric get away from Rammus and Nunu? I say no. Exhausted, taunted, iceballed again, bumped. Nunu and Rammus are two people you are never going to get away from. Sorry, but it's just not going to happen. So, should I have backed off from that last little fight there when I had no health? Yes. But I didn't. I'm 7-5 and 6. Let's see what we got for gold. MF's at 99.10. I'm at 98.59. So she took me over in gold. Just a little sad. Overall, we are down 1.2k roughly. So we're down on gold. We're down on turrets. However, we are up on kills. Let's see who has most of their gold here. So their Yi has got most of their gold. I think right now, I mean, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. We've shown a couple of smaller team fights. We haven't had a full 5-on-5 engage. It's been a lot of 3-on-3, and then one person shows up, and then another person shows up. Haven't really had a 5-on-5. We'll see what happens once we have a real 5-on-5 team fight. Oh no. I'm going to tumble away from this Alistar. Is he going to be able to catch up to me? We've got a lot coming down after. He can't catch up to me. Now we're going to push out towards them. I get ulted by lots of people and go down very quickly. They focus me down first. Vlad's ult procs right there and just takes a lot of damage out from them. Yi somehow still in it, going down. MF comes in to finish off this Rammus. Vlad and Chogath trying to do whatever they can. MF's taking some turret hits. Taking some damage. Yi absolutely, or not Yi, Vlad absolutely crushes that MF. And Warwick comes back in, taking some lessons from me, thinking that he can take out at least one of them, but we do come off with the ace right there. Apparently this shows whenever people are low life by blinking red. That's pretty cool. So that was an absolutely crazy team fight. There was too much for me to really say what was going on. Almost every single ult went down. We, as I said before, that was kind of the first real true team fight. As Vayne ended up taking a lot of, well, not a lot of ults, but I was stunned by Alistar, I was stunned by Taric, I was stunned by Warwick, so I didn't do much of anything in that team fight. However, I guess I initiated it by getting everybody's ult on me. So I started off 4-0-0, I am now 7-6 and 6. We'll see what's to come of that. I decided it was a little bit too squishy, so I'm going for a frozen hammer now. I really like the Black Cleaver and Phantom Dancer start. That attack speed is just absolutely crazy on her. You just continually are proccing silver bolts. We're going to try and catch up on some gold here by taking this dragon. We see this Taric come down. He flashes out, but we're still going after him. Rammus gets a taunt. I toss him into the wall, and Chogath finishes him off with the feast. Nunu uses the Shrillius, see if we can catch up to somebody, but they had backed off a little bit earlier than that. Now we're going to go ahead and go take a free dragon. That works. I think it's funny that this Chogath has had so many pro ruptures. And then he just fail ruptured on a moving target. And they're trying to get a Baron off, but they see us coming up. That's actually really funny. So I really hated the fact that we walked right across the middle lane so that they would know that we were coming to Baron. However, that ended up stopping them from Baroning. They're wrapping underneath, and we might see a team fight break out right about now. We engage this Baron. I know that they saw us come across the lane, so that they know that we're here. MF is going to toss her ult in, and Rammus puts the ult down, and we have a Vlad Nunu double ult as I'm getting tossed around, and the absolute crushing amount of damage between that was absolutely insane. Nunu ult plus Vlad ult wins games. That was absolutely nuts, and we see a surrender. So that was Vlad's ult increases the damage taken by I think 14%. That on top of Nunu's slow and ult just did so much damage. Vlad pulls off the triple kill. I was cleaning up by just bouncing around in that team fight. They took out none of us while we aced them. They knew that there was not too much that they were going to be able to do in the team fights. They were up on gold, but we did take them. So thank you all for watching. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the cast.